the Periscope, people of the Twitch. What's good, YouTube? You see the barnacle was trending?
Yeah, what? Was that because of us?
No, I don't know. Well, hashtag the barnacle wasn't trending, but Harrison Barnes was trending.
He didn't get coronavirus, did he?
No, I think they were talking about how he totally fleeced the what do you go to? The Mavs first and then the Kings,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
How he totally fleeced the Mavs for a ton of money. So
did he?
I don't know.
He basically got the same deal from the Kings then too.
Oh, I mean, the Kings are just dumb.
Yeah.
Hard to argue.
Good morning, Sir Spencer the King. What's up, everyone? Welcome. It is the Awesemo. We'll call it the morning show. We got some good things planned in the coming weeks, in the coming days. We want to, fill you guys in on things. We'd love to get your ideas. A lot of things to discuss on today's show. With me as well, I'm Dave Loughran. With me, as always, Josh Engleman, Ben Rasa, and fellas, it's another day in quarantine, another day in self-isolation, stay-at-home orders across the state of Pennsylvania. I think they should just do it in all states now. And, well, it's the second. We're already into April. How are we feeling?
Josh?
I'm happy that it's not April Fool's anymore. That's for sure. I don't appreciate that holiday whatsoever. I don't have to like checking myself reading through Twitter, so I'm happy to put a bow on that bad boy.
It really is.
I feel great.
Yeah?
Yeah. Packing up the house, starting to take down everything that's like hanging on the walls and stuff. So I gotta plug some holes. Classic stuff.
Nice. Ben, what's up, dude?
None, I'm all right, hanging in. It's it's scary in New York now. Obviously, a lot of people are dying. That is scary, but we're hanging in. We're doing the best we can. Love the shows. It's a nice way to disengage for a bit, have some fun. We get a big game tonight, of course, with the Lakers and the Cavs. We'll touch on that. And like Luffy said, we have some fun things planned for this show. Some good ideas, things we never would have been able to do in the normal, trajectory of DFS season. So I'm excited about that part of it.
By the way, I was running through all of the stadiums in my head for baseball. I would put myself at like minus 2,000.
I don't know.
It's a pretty big line.
Yeah.
And it's funny because of how badly I failed the NHL teams.
Yes, you did.
But I think this is, dare I say, a lock. We'll see. We'll do it. We'll make it happen. Maybe talk a little bit of poker strategy as well. A lot of people have dived back into that, and for good reason. Ben, would you have considered yourself a professional poker player?
No, I think that's strong. I mean, it's one of those things where, at the time you don't know in hindsight. So if I knew Black Friday was going to happen, I would have been way more serious. I was in college, I was young, and it was very soft. I was making a good amount of money, especially for at the time. But, it's one of those things, this will be like this forever. Then it abruptly ended. And it was like, wow, if I knew that was going to happen, I would have played a lot more significant. It was certainly my full-time, whatever you want to call it. But that was a missed opportunity. And maybe one day it will come back. I know, Luffy, you being in Pennsylvania have some opportunities, but not everyone does. And that is disappointing for the country.
It is certainly disappointing. Do you think if you started back up right now, given the circumstances, that the competition would be softer or would it be tougher? The reason I ask this is because on one hand, you got a bunch of novices flooding back in to poker. I never played a ton of poker. I mean, I thoroughly enjoy it, but it was never something I took seriously enough to, really dedicate an immense amount of time to. But then you've got a lot of people that maybe went to DFS and went to other areas that were really good poker players, but now have come back to the game of poker. So how does that balance out?
Yeah, I mean, I think in general, like anything, it gets tougher. The technology's better. HUD's just able to, run simulations and solvers and all that stuff. If it opened up for the country, that of course there'd be an influx of casuals, and that's what you need for any area. for me, I'm still playing here and there, nothing too extreme. It's just like anything. You have to be in poker shape. I know that sounds funny because it's not a physical game, but just with anything, if you study your ranges and you're doing the work, still can be very beatable. But there's very, very sharp players out there. A lot of things that you kind of have to sort through, even though it's still an opportunity depending on the landscape.
Have you been playing at all, Josh?
Not really. Every night I tell myself that I want to, then we do that show. We have our game, and then at that point in time, I'm like, all I want to do is go watch TV. So then I walk away.
Yeah, I've been playing like after our show, like 3, 4, 5 hour sessions, and it's taxing, which is ironic because a lot of people will know this. When you play poker pretty seriously, like you can log a 12-hour session without blinking, like you don't even feel it.
It's like a video game in the sense of you sit down with a good game and the sun has risen and fallen, all right. You see it so often where people play like 48 straight hours of a video game. I guess it is pretty similar with online poker for sure. Like if you're running, there's no reason to stop. Yeah.
It is, like I said, we'll see what happens. My advice with anything is just do your research before you know where you're playing and what you're doing.
All right. So what type of research do you recommend? I'm sure there are people that would love to get into this.
Well, obviously, right now the landscape is tedious. Go state by state. Make sure you understand what your options are for your state, what the drawbacks are for each site if you do choose to play there. And then obviously just on the poker side, like anything, we always talk about DFS. I think one of the more underutilized things is what is your goal when you play? We have people sign up all the time. And some people are there and they say, you know what? I play very casually. I want to just have some fun. I love Slack. Want to make a little money on the side. That'd be great. And then we have other people that are like, I'm looking to maybe do this full time. I really want to take this seriously. Those two people's paths and research should be very different. It's not a one size fits all. And I think sometimes that gets lost on the DFS side of things.
How much of it is like just jumping in and saying, you know what, I'm going to learn this. I'm going to play really low stakes to start. I'm going to make mistakes. Because from a DFS standpoint, that's kind of where I found myself. And a lot of that was the DFS was super new at the time. Like when I first started playing DFS in 2012 or 13, there was like, as far as research goes, there were no tools available to the public at all. Like there was nothing out there except some daily plays articles.
Yeah. I mean, Josh, you can speak to that too. Like you're someone that you kind of have your set, like, I don't say it's a regimen, but like you do what you do. You have your process.
A regimen, all right.
And then you don't deviate. Someone that wants to emulate that obviously should be doing certain things. Whereas there are other people who are playing like one lineup high stakes. That's a totally different process. You have to define what you're trying to do.
Yeah, it's very different for me. I've tried to automate as much of my process as possible so that basically I don't interject all that much, which has proven to be great for me. But I mean, this is something that's happened over 5 years. I mean, really since, like late 2014, early 2015 is when I started putting together, at the very least, just my NBA model and NBA projections. I mean, it's a constant change for me, but by automating so much of it and having so much of it done on the back end, it removes me having to worry about like the little things. And so far that's been great. But I'm also not trying to play in any sort of professional sense. Like it's mostly just, I want to make enough money each year to screw around and buy dumb shit. As ridiculous as it sounds. Like I use it to fund frivolous purchases.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I think you have to be aware of what your intentions and what your goals are, like Ben just said. But there are also, it's funny though, you also see a lot of hobbyists, people that are just doing it to have fun and like want to win money, but if they lose it, it's not the end of the world. You see some of those people, and I see it all the time on Twitter that people, talk to, that I speak to in our premium Slack on DMs, that take it as seriously as a professional in terms of researching and just wanting to educate themselves, because they're the type of people that whether this makes them rich or not is less important than feeling like they have a grasp on what they're doing and, being knowledgeable about it. So I think you can be casual, but also take the time to really learn it and make yourself considerably better. And you see that with DFS all the time.
Oh, definitely.
I'll
say
people
this,
that have legitimate careers,
Oh, it's not to say it can't be done. It's just there are other things. Sometimes it's not the like I tell people all the time, like anything, any sport, any game, like if you're really going for like a very serious, you most likely what you're playing the game, playing it is like the least important part. You have to do all the stuff that you really don't want to do. Like I spend more times not on my lineups, on reviewing things, on looking at tournament structures, on reviewing past things like that. All the stuff that it really has nothing to do with my day-to-day lineups. Similar with poker, playing is great. It's reviewing ranges and, all things like that, decision trees. That stuff is not as glamorous and it's not going to appeal to someone as a hobbyist, most likely. But it's not a necessary thing to be successful in some settings. It's just what I think can really take you to the next level here and there.
What about game selection? We talk so much about that for DFS. How would you guys approach game selection when it comes to poker?
So much harder now, right?
Yeah, it can be tough. But again, I think it's still just understanding yourself. Like I've never been a good cash player in poker. That's not going to change unless if I took 6 months or a year and tailored stuff, maybe, but that's never going to happen. So like, I know what I know. I chart things. I'm much better at sit and goes. I'm much better at hyper sit and goes. Like that's probably my specialty, is shorter big blind-esque things, because it's what I've studied in the past. I just know that through trial and error and just through data. So again, it's just understanding. And that, Luffy, of course, like some people are really good large field tournament players.
Yep.
Other people are really good cash players and everything in between.
What's the difference for someone that wants to get into it between these formats, right? In DFS, you have double ups, you have 50-50s, which aren't the same thing, but many people think they are. Single entry, 3-mans, guaranteed prize pools. How do you draw the, I know most people know this, but just quickly for people that don't know it, like they're looking to jump in, but they're intimidated by everything despite having never really played poker before.
Yeah, so it's similar to DFS, where you have a wide range of games. You have cash games, which are where you can put cash on the table. You can rebuy, you can reload, you can leave at any time. It's just kind of traditional poker. You win $12 and you want to leave, you can do that. Sit and goes is, usually say it's 9 players. It's just one table. It starts. It's like a mini tournament, basically. You have 9 people, 3 place. If you get eliminated, you're out. Simple as that. And then you have your MTTs, which are, multi-table tournaments. That's the GPP.
Right.
You have thousands of people, huge prizes. But, I'm sure all 3 of us can speak to, you can waste 16 hours in one of those and double your money if it doesn't go right. Similar to burning the edges in DFS.
Similar, Josh, to researching DFS all day, working your spreadsheets, everything you need to do, and then losing a lot of money like that. That happens so often, and people don't talk about it as much. But a lot of people that have those huge nights are coming off like 2 months of big losses.
Right, thousands and thousands of dollars of losses to pay off with one big win. But I mean, Ben mentioned it before. It's all about the work that you put in. Being the active event, whether that's being at the table or entering that, finalizing your lineup is like the easiest part of it all. The amount of work that it takes coming up to that point, if you're trying to take it legitimately serious. I mean, it's very comparable on both ends. It's a lot of data-driven analysis. Not a lot of people are interested in that with good reason. Not a lot of people have the time to do it. You just have to be aware of there is a very, very positive relationship with time spent putting in work before the event happens and success.
For sure. And there's also a lot of people jumping into League of Legends.
Yeah.
Because there's money to be won, right? And that's what it comes down to. If there's money there, people. You think about DFS. How many? There were people that jumped into the DFS game. This is several years ago, but like board game enthusiasts, right? And basically, do you remember Beep I'm a Jeep?
Yeah, he was like the best Catan player in like the country.
Yeah, and apparently like a huge board game enthusiast.
Yeah.
And I remember him saying in one of the contenders videos on DraftKings, like, I just basically want competition.
Yeah.
Like just anything competitive I want to do. And I remember there were at a live final, there were people talking about their lineup one time. And someone said, I won't put the name out there, but basically, yeah, I'm starting the pitcher on the Mets with the long blonde hair. Like, didn't know Noah Syndergaard's name and didn't need to know his name.
Right.
You know,
I mean, it's all a math problem. Even with board games, it's all a math problem. Like,
right.
You're just trying to learn probabilities and how to better use those probabilities for yourself against the way that other people are using them, whether that's Catan or DFS or poker.
Yeah, and some people like knowing all the players. They like enjoying the sport as it is, and that's okay too. But there's a number of different angles to go about something like this for sure. We have a League of Legends package.
Yeah.
And tell you what, I don't know what Alex did, but I mean, props to this guy for churning out League of Awesemo for all of you that are unaware. Props to him for churning out these projections and he's up like, I think he saw a screenshot. He's up like $60,000 in League of Legends so far or something absurd.
It just speaks to what you were saying, though. Like, that just proves it, because there are people, and it's not just Awesemo. Obviously, he does it at an extreme level, but I know a lot of people well, and I'm like, you don't know the first thing about League of Legends, and they all say the same thing. Well, I don't need to. You know, they have this package. They're relying on project. They're doing the same process. The names are insignificant, whether it's a pitcher or a drag. I don't know what goes on. I'm not going to get into League of Legends.
You were going with a dragon there?
Dragon.
I don't know. It's just math. It's those same concepts that really are applicable to board games, to poker, to DFS. And that's something that we, I know in Premium Slack, when we hold office hours, a lot of those things come up, and I think they're really under talked about in the industry.
Oh, no question. And honestly, I just pulled them up right now. I haven't played yet, but I might do it. I might jump in and see what happens. Now, I don't know what I'm going to be watching. That's just the honest to God truth. But I can't help but think that if people are winning money and Alex has projections out there that are legit, well, I'm interested. And yeah, you can get those projections on their own on the site, awesemo.com/join if you wanted to. The esports tab, you'll see that as well. And then Josh, there's Rocket League DFS projections, which we also have on the site. So look, we're adapting with the rest of the world. Actually, I think we're blazing that trail to a large extent during this shutdown, but we've got everything still at Awesemo. If you're still looking for guaranteed prize pools that are, sizable, even though the NBA2k Sims have been so fun for us to do, and I think people have really enjoyed watching them. There's no $50,000 top prize, and with League of Legends and even Rocket League, there's some pretty decent sized prize pools.
And we, chat right now, we got a couple people, Mind Power, Evan Roth, saying the same thing. Like, I don't know anything about this stuff, and I'm actually up. That's what we like to see. And it again, it's just a testament to what you guys are talking about. And there is, it's a fine line, because I'm a huge, yes, I approach things with math, but I'm a huge sports fan. Like, I know a lot about sports. It can be a detriment in the sense of there is personal bias that's just ingrained. You got to try to remove that. Obviously, the numbers don't have biases, and that's why certainly worthwhile checking them out.
Evan Roth says, Laffy, you'll love it. You stack similar to baseball and play the ownership game. Check it out. The money is good. So I guess they're on teams then.
I mean, don't
They're on
make the
teams.
answer.
Yeah. And
I think you get points based on like how many people you kill and how efficiently you do so.
so this is an extraordinarily large player pool, like way bigger than I thought.
Really? I think a lot of people like don't play. It'd be like the equivalent of, guys.
Oh, they're
Like a pitcher not pitching.
Like
that day.
so
yeah.
like barring an injury, they're not getting in the game.
Yeah, I think so. I
You
also
could be right.
am making that shit up.
We really should have me just doing a League of Legends show with just so I can say what I like. I'm just picturing just like guys with swords and there's dragons and a guy gets a gemstone and he evolves and then you get a bonus and then it ends. Like,
so here's the scoring for players in League of Legends.
Yeah, let's go over this. By the way, Josh, just before we get started on this, I'm looking over the teams. Some have 10 quote unquote players, some have 11, some have 12. One of them only has like 7. So I don't know if I guess there isn't a roster size. You don't have to get down to a 53-man roster.
So there's assists, there's barons, which,
barons.
you get 0.02 for creep score. So if you're like a real awkward dude in the game, I think you get extra points for how long you can be awkward.
Is it like sneaking up on someone? And
I would imagine.
Okay. What else is there?
Deaths.
Now I'm fascinated.
You get -1 point if you die. You get 2 points.
So that's a turnover.
2 points for dragons. That's not.
Oh,
I'm not
really?
making that up. I'm not making that up. I don't know what that means.
You would.
Roy Marias has 5 starters on a team, by the way.
Yeah. First
like a
blood
basketball.
is 2. 3 points for a kill. 1 point for a turret. 2 points for a win. 2 points for a win in under 30 minutes.
Okay.
Tarzan.
Do I need to like buy the game and try playing it? Josh learns League of Legends.
I think it'd be phenomenal to try that out.
I have a feeling I'm going to get a really high creep score and never kill anyone.
I was just going to say that. You took it from me.
Positions are top, jungler, mid, ADC, and
Jungler.
sup.
I would
One
definitely
guy's
be
name
the
is-
jungler.
One guy's name is Rat with a lowercase r.
I was looking at the names.
There's some wild names.
Wait, what are any of the letters capitalized?
No.
Oh yeah, only Rat is not only like in the player pool. Every name has the first letter capitalized except Rat, just lowercase across the board.
There's a guy who's just out. I guess he's injured. Uzi.
I
Big
guess
loss.
I'm gonna need like a handle
fascinated
because
by
I don't.
that.
These guys are named like Milkix, Rome.
I mean, it seems
I can't
like
go by
Alex
Josh
is-
Engleman, man. That's so lame.
Oh no, you'd have to be like Night Tigerhawk. But Alex was
Barnacle.
Flounder.
Alex was on Twitter talking about like this guy got suspended for a year, without pay and for throwing a game. Why is Uzi out? See, this is the stuff we need to know.
Well, and that's the stuff again for anyone in chat we have a real package with real experts, which some of you should definitely go check out. But oh god, this is going to be so terrible. This is going to be a domino effect because you two are going to start playing.
I'm downloading it. I'm going to download it right now.
And now I'm going to start playing. And then everyone in chat's going to be like, man, the games have gotten a lot softer recently. And it's like, yeah, because I'm in them just donating.
Okay, here's a question for you guys. What do you think the gap is in talent? For example, how different is it to be like LeBron James compared to the worst League of Legends player? Like,
I know what you're saying.
top to
I know
bottom
exactly.
in each comparatively speaking.
So so here's the thing. I was looking at power rankings and like the number 1 ranked team, G2 Esports, is 13-3, right? Compared to, let's say, this is like number 2 is 6-1. Let me go to the bottom of the power rankings. So if you get to 10, they're 3-3, 4-3. So it's not like they're all on. It seems like they're not all on the same schedule as far as how many games have been played. And I like Cloud9 is 7th and they're 15-1. And and they're all separated by region. LEC, LPC, LPL. We got a lot to learn.
What are you even talking about?
I'm talking about
on DraftKings.
No. This is on ESPN, as a matter of fact.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I don't know what you're looking at.
I don't know if we could take this statement seriously or not, but the gap is huge, very similar to chess. One mistake at the top level could snowball the entire game. I don't want to get into this then.
That means there's no, like, chess is the lowest variance game out there. I've explained that so many. Like, that's the problem with chess. Like, I'm a pretty good chess player. If someone is slightly better than me at chess, they beat me like 98 out of 100.
Yeah, this is not.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, the projections are working. I see all of these comments flooding in on Twitter.
No, I'm not talking about play. I mean playing. Like, I want to download the game and play League of Legends.
Yeah, it's not happening. Yeah, for sure. Okay, I thought you were talking about DF from a DFS standpoint. I was going to say that might be better.
I'll bust up whatever I play in DFS.
He's saying that, like, the better whatever beats the better drag.
I get it now.
Better dragon, better.
Although I would say, though, from a variance standpoint, if one mistake at the top, one simple mistake can snowball effect down throughout the entire team.
Right. Like, that's terrible. Like, if I dedicated the next year of my life to chess, I'd still be bad at chess.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
yeah, I mean,
this is not a door that I need to open in my life.
We have a full LOL DFS strategy guide on the site. There's a League of Legends primer, League of Legends leagues explained, League of Legends DFS fundamentals. We have a top stacks page. By the way, the strategy, for those of you that aren't premium members, is entirely free. The primer, the League of Legends explained, all the strategy guides are totally free. Rankings, ownership projections, ownership ranks, like everything on the site related to League of Legends. So
watching me play this actual game would be quite a feat, considering I've never played video games ever, and this is as extreme as it gets.
It's going to be, I think it would be brutal.
So this is literally just like a 5-on-5 fist fight. It's just more entertaining than that.
Have you ever played what's the real popular game that everyone plays online that everyone makes millions of dollars off of, like
Stargate?
No.
Fortnite? Yeah.
What's Stargate?
I have very limited video game knowledge, so bear with me. I didn't say Stargate, but
what's Stargate?
I don't.
Is that just made up?
I think
I just made up a word. That sounds like something, but I think it's actually nothing. Now that
it's an American-Canadian television series and a 1994 movie.
StarCraft. Thank you,
There
Chad.
you go.
Okay, I get a half a point.
What was I? I've seen people play those games before, just like coming across stuff on YouTube. It's absurd. It would take me so long, like extraordinarily long amount of time, to the time that I don't have, and I don't think I would ever have, even if my days were 36 hours long and everyone else's was 24, to get where I would need to go in terms of being competitive on anybody's level for those games.
It's just like what we were just talking about with poker and DFS and everything else. Like, if you really want, I can tell you, even though I don't know anything about this, clearly, if you really wanted to be good at these games, playing them is probably not what you're starting at. You're looking at maps and reviewing strategy, like stuff that's not glamorous.
Yeah.
That takes a tremendous amount of time. But for the DFS side, of course, that's not what we're talking about. You can get into that with projections and whatnot and be right up hitting the ground running.
All right. Sweet.
I'm just sitting on the League of Legends homepage right now. I was getting ready to click download, and then I was just like, why?
Whatever. Oh, that's called, I was going to say COD, a Call of Duty. I'm assuming that means.
Yeah.
I would be the worst player ever.
What's Roblox?
Isn't that the soccer game that Josh was talking about?
Says
that's called FIFA, man.
Three should start a ROBLOX tournament. Roblox?
Isn't that where you said there's like soccer?
That's
cars
Rocket
and they-
League,
they
isn't it?
Oh, that's Rocket League. This is what happens when I don't eat breakfast. I just say stupid things.
It's a massive multiplayer online video game and game creation system that allows users to design their own. Oh, well, that's not happening.
No.
Yeah, I'm more of a chess type of guy. Like
I can barely
that's-
make the bed, let alone create my own video game.
Yeah, I mean, I almost got injured walking up the stairs to do this stream. Like, I'm not fit to do much right now.
Yeah, your blood sugar's low, right?
Oh yeah, you're telling me I'm struggling.
So here's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play.
And
League of
report
Legends.
back.
I think we all should. No, I don't mean the game. What are you talking about?
Oh, you don't mean like
Why are
actually
you
play
shaking?
it.
I mean
Gotcha.
play the DFS version of it, and
Okay.
we should report back tomorrow on what it was like. I think that would be very fun to just
Do that.
people like the three of us that are in layman's terms idiots as far as this goes.
So we're all gonna,
Right.
the three of us are all gonna message Alex and find out what to do and use the same projection source and what exactly?
Game
Well, I'm
theory
talking
it
about
up.
the experience.
I'm in, Laffy.
Yeah. Yeah. Talking about the experience, like we watching it too, make,
You want to be left out, Josh? Fine. You won't sit at the
Yeah.
cool kids table tomorrow.
oh wait, actually, never mind. It gets started at 2 a.m.
Well, that's not gonna work.
No, that's suboptimal.
I'm out. I'm out.
Maybe it goes to the morning though.
Oh yeah, how long do they go is the question.
Maybe it's like
That's-
cricket
that's-
and they play for like 3 straight days.
Yeah,
That'd
like
be
is it
insane.
going on right now?
Like I could just wake up the next morning and turn it on.
I'm sure you can go back and watch it again.
Yeah, but that's not, to me, that's not enjoyable at all. Cause there's no way I'm not going to check to see if I won. Like I can't, there's no way I could not check to see if I won and then rewatch it. Turns out I lose. And I just spent 3 hours rewatching a lineup that I could have known lost when I woke up. Nah.
CGSO starts at noon. I don't know what that means, but it's something.
Counter-Strike,
Oh,
right?
I don't know what Counter-Strike means, so I'm 2 iterations away from.
So it starts at 2 a.m. and it lasts about an hour. No, I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
is
out,
that all
man.
it lasts? Is that what they said? It lasts an hour?
Evan
Well,
Ross
hold
says
on,
he gets
yeah.
up at 6 a.m. Central and the last 2 games are still going. Yeah, no, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out, man. I'm out.
I'll
I'm in.
watch the end then.
Yeah, I'm in.
7 o'clock.
I wouldn't play the NBA if it locked at 2 o'clock in the morning because they played like an international game. So
Wait,
Yeah.
Mind Power says the 2 o'clock tourney from last night is still going.
yeah, that's not a, to me, that's not a benefit. That's a bug, not a feature.
Yeah, Chris Homrock says it's over about 9 Eastern if it starts at 2 a.m.
I'm out.
I would tune into some of that.
Best of
I'm
luck
gonna
to everybody
gamble on it,
involved.
but-
I can't do it. 2 o'clock is a no man, like that's no man's land for me. That is the middle of
I
my
won't be
sleep.
watching it.
No, but I'd wake up and turn it on. I want to see what this is about.
Turn it on now, then.
What?
Turn it on now.
We're doing a show.
So you don't have a
Plus,
TV.
how do I
often have
how
you
do
had
I-
a
how do I
TV
watch
on
it?
with like sports on in the background?
I don't even know how to watch it, dude.
That's kind of crazy.
What do you? Like,
I
I'm
mean,
sure I can Google.
I was
it.
gonna
I'm
say
sure
I know
can
how to
look
use
it up.
Google.
But I'm saying as far as like entering your contest, doesn't it bring you to a page to watch it on? I think
How to watch League of Legends.
Yeah.
our
Yeah, I'm
chat's
making a team
educating
tonight.
us on all of this. So okay. Oh, okay. Mind Power says they do one matchup at a time. You can wake up and watch the rest. Okay, so if it's individual matchups at a time, that's very feasible that I would watch.
Oh wow! So if you type in watch.lolesports.com, they've got the schedule for tomorrow. They play at 2 a.m., 5 a.m., 8 a.m., noon. I don't know what time zone that is. I assume Eastern,
in.
but depends who did this.
20 Rick says, did Laffy say if he has the over or under on Bales 2,400? I'm over on that. I think as long as he doesn't come close to failure and paces himself, spaces out, and then hits him in burst before he goes on break, I think he can do it. Like I legitimately think he can do this. So throwing that out there. What about you, Ben? It's a big thing in the industry today.
So I was if you told me everything and then you just had me pick, I would have said under. I don't think he can do it, but if I had to bet this, I would take the over, and that's simply because it's not everybody. There's sure people on both sides, but I've seen a lot of people that I trust really hitting the over pretty heavily. So that sways me because I rely on people that I trust, and they seem to think over. So if I had to bet it, I would bet over, even though in my mind, that's a lot of push-ups.
What about you, Josh?
I haven't really been paying attention to it, so I don't have a take on it.
All right,
I know that it's happening, but like I have no concept of any of it. It's out of my wheelhouse.
Solid.
It'd be like picking League of Legends stuff. I don't know.
Sometimes you just got to make a pick.
You got to wing it.
All right, I'll take the under to be different.
Jamal Calloway asked, "What's the line on number of stadiums Laffy can name today?"
We're gonna find out.
Do it.
So if you had a sport, Laffy, it would be baseball for stadiums?
Yes.
Okay.
You know why?
No.
If you had to guess, well, I can tell you.
Because
Because
a lot
no, because baseball stadiums
historic
are far more unique than most other sports. Like basketball stadiums, it's not like, oh man, have you been to Bankers Life Fieldhouse? You know,
there's not a green monster on a basketball court.
Exactly. So like baseball stadiums have, you know,
features. Yeah.
Could you imagine if that's how it worked? And there were like 12-foot rims and shit in some places.
They should have that.
Be great. Jamal Murray says 0% chance I can do all baseball stadiums.
Who said that?
Chat.
Jamal, did I say Murray? Jamal Calloway.
Yeah, I was about to start
going
in on.
Video stuck in my head.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Woo.
White Sox Stadium is easy. Why, Bink? I can tell you the last 3 names that it was.
Comerica? No,
that's what
Detroit, right?
No, that's what?
That's Detroit, right? Or am I wrong?
I would know none of these.
Comerica's Detroit.
Yeah.
It's Guaranteed Rate Field now. It was Cellular One before that.
Oh,
Chad is coming in on the other side, Laffy. Not a lot of respect in the public for you.
No, not at all. Let's do it. I'll put a blindfold on right now.
Pull it up, Josh.
All righty.
I'll send you a link. You want me to get you a link?
Yeah.
Hold on. Or go ahead. I'll put something over my head.
Yeah, good. Save everybody here.
Oh.
So how do we want to do this? Do you want to just like pull up a wiki and we go through them?
No, give me the quiz. He says them out loud. I'll type them in. Track it on. Like we could show it.
Okay.
That works, right?
I think it does. What do I know?
Ketchup and eggs shirt.
There you go.
Let's do it.
Give me a second. So I'm going to share my screen for this.
So Josh,
you shout them out, Laffy. I will type them in.
Okay.
This should be what we're looking for. All right, Chad, here we go.
Oh, wow. Wait. So, okay, that works. Give the link to Laffy too.
For what?
Okay. Yeah, what the hell? What is he?
Oh, I didn't know if you would want the references and stuff.
Do it. No, it's fine. Do it.
We'll do it live.
Do it live. Just ask me, and I'll do it. It'll be more fun that way.
Wait, ask you what? No, you got to just start shouting them shits out.
No, I thought you were asking. I thought you said we were asking. Okay, but that means that I have to remember the teams and the state. That's
okay.
Like, that means I have.
I will name the team. You give me the stadium.
That's what I'm saying. Because otherwise, I have to remember all of the teams and the stadiums.
And then if you can't get one, just say pass.
Yeah. That works.
All right. Let me just make this a little bit bigger so everybody can see it. Okay. Perfect.
Get a tweet out there, Josh.
One thing at a time, man.
All right.
You get a tweet out. You're the one person not doing anything right now.
I will. All
right, chat. We're gonna see what this fella is made of here, because as Laffy found out the other day. So after the stream, just for context, the other day we did a couple bets with stuff like this. It's not that easy. I've booked a lot of prop bets in my life where I've had to name things and I know them, but when you're under the gun, it's not that easy. Just for context.
Really excited to have everybody see how bad I am at spelling things quickly.
Like I trained for so long. I had to name like cities once I trained for like 6 months for that, and then I still lost. So sick.
So these stadiums are listed in order of year from oldest to newest. Just FYI, that is the order I'm going to be giving them to you.
Sure.
Yeah, this is.
Luffy's busy Googling all the answers right now.
No, dude, I'm tweeting something out.
Should have went and got a coffee during this letdown.
The one thing I would not do is the one thing I would not want to do in something dumb like this is cheat.
Yeah, that would really be not smart.
I mean,
And
it'd be
that's literally
smart.
the last thing I'd worry about. Oh,
All right.
yeah, I'm telling you though.
Hit
Like
that
I know,
retweet.
I know, I just said this, but it's a whole different animal when you're actually doing it and there's money involved.
All right, let's go.
God damn.
Actually, give it a second. I'll let you guys. Chat's against me here.
By the way, I think you're going to get them all. I just don't know what the timer is.
The timer on
Spencer-
this, you got 5
Spencer
minutes.
says- All right, Spencer says 24 of 30. I think I can smoke that.
Oh, I think you're
we're
going to get it.
obviously putting a couple shekels on this, are we not? Got to.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you give me whatever you want.
Undy.
Sure.
All right.
Just even odds.
Yeah. We'll
I
run
don't
it
know how
back.
you-
I'll
I
be
don't know how
doing
you
some
work,
of these.
Ben. I don't know.
Yeah, you know.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, because I'm not doing 100 at minus 500.
Yeah, I didn't put the terms in there. For every stadium you can't name, it's a $500 penalty.
All right. My head's too big, so I'm gonna actually wait. The old lady's got a sleep thing. Hold on.
Yeah, the old lady. It's going to come back. Pink, glitter all over it. Property Alafi. Right across the front.
I think I could do like 7.
No, you'd get way more than 7. You'd get the first 3 by default.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yo, my hair, I haven't had
13.
a haircut in over a month now because of this. It's out of control. All right, let's do it. Where's my mic?
All right, kid. Good luck.
I can't even
Thanks,
look at
Phil.
you right now.
You
Let's
look
go.
outrageous,
All right.
This is Justine's sleep mask, and it's not even comfortable.
but I'm here for this.
We're ready?
Yeah.
3. Ben, do you want to give him each team as he gets it? I'll just be in charge of writing.
Sure.
Okay. So,
Well, hold on. Let me pull up this quiz and get I'm going to give up so I can see the answers because I don't know if he gets them right or wrong.
okay.
So if he says it, I can say right and you can type it and we can move on.
Right. Well, yeah, and some of them I'll know if he's right or not.
Yeah, I know. Okay, you ready?
And if I pass, I can come back to it.
Yep.
Right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right.
All
All right,
right.
here we go.
3, 2, 1, go. Red Sox,
Fenway Park,
Yes.
Cubs,
Wrigley Field,
Yes.
Dodgers. I don't know why I'm saying that. That's supposed to be Ben.
Dodger Stadium, but
Yeah, you want me to
we
take
call
that
it
over that?
Chavez Ravine.
All right. Yes. Angels.
Angels Ballpark of Anaheim, or Angel Stadium of Anaheim.
Yeah. Athletics.
Oakland Coliseum. There's a few different names, but Oakland Coliseum, O.co.
Royals.
Kauffman Stadium,
Correct. Blue Jays.
Rogers Center.
Correct. White Sox.
Has a hotel up top.
Oh, wow. A little extra facts. White
You
Sox.
can watch games from your bedroom eating brunch.
Ben, how is the A's stadium entered in the quiz?
Oakland Alameda County Coliseum. White Sox, Luffy.
Guaranteed rate field.
Yes.
Okay.
Orioles.
It's Orioles Ballpark, but at Camden Yards.
Yeah, Cam. Okay. Indians.
Progressive Field.
Rangers.
Globe Life Park in Arlington.
All right. Rockies.
Coors Field.
Correct. Diamondbacks.
Chase Field.
Correct. Rays.
Tropicana Field. It's the most poorly designed ballpark there is. It's ridiculous.
Mariners.
They just changed it to T-Mobile Park.
Yes. Astros.
Minute Maid Park. It's got the train.
Giants.
It was AT&T, now Oracle Park.
Tigers.
Comerica Park. Comerica Field.
Brewers.
Miller Park.
You got about 10 left here. Pirates.
PNC Park.
Reds.
Great American Ballpark.
Padres.
Petco Park.
Phillies.
Citizens Bank Park.
Cardinals.
Busch Stadium 2.
Nationals.
Nationals Park.
Mets.
Citi Field.
Yankees.
Yankee Stadium.
Twins.
Target Field. Target Field.
2 left. The Marlins.
Marlins Park.
And the last one is the Atlanta Braves.
It was SunTrust. They recently changed it to Truist Park. Boom.
Got it. I still didn't get the A's one entered, but you got it in 3 minutes.
I
don't know what I need to type in to get Oakland's.
Oakland.
I know my ballparks, boys.
Okay.
I know my parks. The Truist one was the one I was worried about, but that was because it was SunTrust. Before that, it was they've changed it like 3 times over the past couple of years.
Yeah, I mean, some of these honestly could have been, but that was
Yeah, I truly don't know what I'm supposed to type in for Oakland Alameda County Coliseum.
That's fine. It's O.co or Oakland Coliseum.
Yeah, I tried all of those things, but they're not triggers for it for some reason. I didn't know there was a dash in Alameda, like between the two. I don't know if that's the key piece to it. I couldn't get it, but obviously you got it.
Okay.
Hold on. Someone's saying I missed one, but I don't know which one I missed.
You didn't.
Nah, you didn't miss one.
He thinks that you missed Oakland, but that's just me not being able to type. You wouldn't have been able to type it in either, and you would have been frustrated as shit.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. But like anyone, no one calls it Oakland Alameda County.
No, it's O.co.
Coliseum. No, that counts. You gotta give some concessions.
You got the question right. Just because we don't know what to type in to make it be right on the quiz is not. Yeah. You won the spirit of this.
Good to know. Yeah, that's something I'm confident in. I know my and I told you guys yesterday, like it's a lot of it comes down to when you like writing articles. I've always tried to add detail to articles, and with that comes knowing the names of the stadiums and stuff.
Gets it, man.
So,
gets it.
Chat was down on me. I gotta tell you, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in you guys. Disappointed. Not you guys.
NBA MVPs since 1956.
How did I miss? What are you talking about? I missed the Braves Park.
You didn't miss the Braves Park.
No.
You gave both names.
Yeah. And it was Turner, and it was Turner Field before that, before the new stadium.
Yeah.
No, you're good.
I don't know what this fella's trying to do to me.
MVP since what?
NBA MVPs since 1956.
Oh my god. How many are there? Like 60?
I mean, obviously there are multiple MVP people, but
I would come nowhere close to that.
No, you'd have to set a line. No way I could get all of them.
I wonder how many I would miss.
Oh, last 10 Kentucky Derby winners? No chance. That's hard.
Can you, Ben?
Name the last 10 Kentucky Derby winners?
Probably. I feel like if there's anyone that could get it, it's you.
Well,
what about all the way back to 1875?
I mean, I bet I could name like 50 total, but
no way.
50 total Kentucky Derby winners?
That's a lot. Josh, am I like that's a lot, right?
I don't know. I
Well,
mean,
yeah,
there's 150 of them. So
I don't know either, but I'm saying off the top of your head, you hear something like that and you think, damn, if that's a lot of Kentucky Derby wins.
Dude, it goes back to 1875. We're literally talking about 150 of them. Do I think that he can name a third of them? Yeah, probably.
But in order to do that, he still has to go back to well before he was born.
Sure.
Right. That's still not like that's something.
Yeah, but
that's still a lot.
Yeah, but it's Ben.
I could do triple crown winners. There's only been, I think, like 9. I want to say.
I'll double or nothing you on 50 Kentucky Derby winners. $100 again.
I'd rather
right after the show.
I'll do that, or I'll do, if you want to do a quick one and we keep moving, I'll try to do triple crown winners of horses, so that have won the Derby, Preakness, and
I know what it is. I'm just trying to think of how many there are.
There's not that many. I think there's like 9 or 10.
2, 4. Did anybody do it in 2019?
No.
There's 13.
No, Jesus. 13, really?
It goes all the way back to 1919.
I mean, I'll do that if you want to book it, Luffy. I'm a huge dog, but I'll give it a shot.
Dude, he's trying to hustle me right now.
No, I'm not. I'm really not.
He did the eye roll like Laffy, please don't book this bet with me.
Do you want the years?
I don't care about the years at all. I don't care. As long as you give me the names.
I'll give you each year. That's what's on the quiz. It also has a hint next to it.
There's hints? I could use hints.
It's just a 1 or 2 word hint. Laffy, are you willing to give the hint as well?
Ben, you're an honest man. I know that. Are you trying to get your hustle on right now?
No.
Or are you I don't think you are, because I feel like that would be insane that you're like that at any point in your life you would think that you'd be positioned to hustle someone on Triple Crown winners.
That's a fair point, but no. I'd say, listen, I truly thought there was like 9 or 10. Could I do it? Possibly. But I would set the true number at like 11.5. I'm definitely a dog to get all of them.
Okay.
But it's possible. I'm not saying I can't do it. Like,
wow. 11.5 is a high number.
Do you want to do 13 Ben wins, 12's a push?
I book that.
No. We'll do double or nothing.
I got to get all 13.
And he gets the hints.
Okay.
I think that's pretty fair.
What are these hints?
I don't know how to explain it to you. So, okay. Name the most recent one. 2018.
What?
Name the most recent one. 2018.
You disappear there for a minute.
I want to tell you what the hint is once you give me the first one. Like, you obviously know the most recent one, right?
I'm not sure I do, honestly.
Well, then how the hell are you supposed to get 13 of these if you can't get the one that happened 2 years ago?
I was having a system in my mind. It's not
name one. Just
American Pharaoh.
When was that?
2014 or 2015.
Okay, so the hint is Egypt. That's how these hints are.
Ben, you totally know. I'll even give you a hint on the 2008 one. There's a television.
2008?
No, it's not 2008.
2018. There's a
a
television show with the same name as this horse.
That's not what the hint is on this screen, man. We're not giving him extra hints.
I'm giving him a hint. It's my money.
There's a television show.
All I was trying to do was give him an idea of what the hints are. Are we doing this or not? Because now we're giving him 2 of the 13 before we click start.
All right. Well, I got to get a blindfold.
Okay, get a blindfold.
You don't need a blindfold.
Sure, he does.
Okay.
I'll go get a blindfold. I'll be right back.
Okay. One of these times I need to be the one that gets up and goes away so I can go get another coffee.
I'm shocked that he doesn't know the 2018 one. He's got to be playing me right now.
Oh, I think that he knows it 100%. I don't think that he's sandbagging you. He just he wasn't focused.
Sandbagging Rasa. He says, Anthony Marcus says, or you can close your eyes. Nah, we got to do it the right way around here. No opportunity to cheat.
Got to gouge your eyes out. Scoop them out with a grapefruit spoon.
Ben is very, very knowledgeable with like a lot of useless stuff. And that's not an insult, but like he knows things that are absurd. Yeah. Like essentially every capital of every country in the world. weird stuff. Ben, do you know every president?
Yeah.
I knew you would. Yeah. Do you know every vice president?
No, not even close.
Okay.
I barely know our current vice president.
Presidents I used to be able to do in order, but now I can't do this shit.
Someone asked, what site are you doing this on?
Jet Punk.
Yeah. Oh,
There we go.
All
I'll
right,
tell you what. Hold on. Before I do this, Luffy, honestly, I should just take my glasses off because I can't see. But that's neither here nor there. It's unnerving when you just can't see. Does
Absolute
that affect you?
100. Dude, the second that went on, I started to feel a lot more uncomfortable, especially knowing people are watching you like that.
All right, Ben, you ready?
Oh,
It looks like he's out of Bird Box, straight from Bird Box.
Never.
Yeah,
saw
I'm ready. Where's my water? God damn. All right, yeah, I'm ready. Go
All
ahead.
right, I'm gonna click start. 2018 hint rationalize.
Yeah, I truly don't know that one. I'll figure it out though.
2015
I'm just gonna
Egypt.
American Pharaoh.
Okay. 1978 hint said yes.
Affirmed. Seattle
Correct.
Slew is next.
Okay, you got two. 1973 office worker.
Secretariat. So I'm just gonna name some off, Josh, because I have them in my
Go
head.
for it.
Whirl Away.
Okay,
Gallant Fox.
Oh,
got it.
Sir Barton.
Got it.
come on.
That's 1919. That's the old one.
Omaha, possibly.
Oh, got it.
Okay.
Damn.
Citation.
Got it.
Man of War. He might not. I mean, these could be wrong too. So if they don't,
I'm not getting
Man
anything.
of war, man of war, like a Portuguese man of war.
Manowar.
It's
He might
not
have
working.
won.
It's
Yeah,
not
he probably
working.
didn't win. Count Fleet.
Got it. 3 to go.
War Admiral.
Got it. 2 to go. 1946 and the most recent one.
It's amazing. I'm just not going to get the most. It's not Nyquist, right? It's not Nyquist.
I don't know how you spell that.
It's not. It's
Okay,
not
so
him, it's not
1946
California.
hint is certain crime.
Certain crime.
Yeah.
Certain crime.
Okay. In 1920, Man of War won the Preakness and the Belmont Stakes, but his owner refused to run him in the Kentucky Derby, denying Man of War the opportunity to win what would later become known as the American Triple Crown.
Nice job, brah. Positive crime. Certain crimes.
Certain crime.
Certain crime.
You've got, how long does he have left?
Minute 30.
2018
And how many does he need?
show.
TV?
I need 2, right?
Yeah, 2.
You need 2. Okay. Well, he said it at 11 and a half. That's pretty good. I mean, I didn't take it, but pretty
It's
good
so
line.
sick that I can't think of the 2018 one. I've seen this horse in person.
20 Rick says, Lavi wasting 10 seconds of Ben's time with that. He knows the fix is in. If you want an additional 10 seconds, I will give you.
No,
an
I
additional
mean,
10 seconds.
So it's not Frosted. It's not Keen Ice. Beat this fucking horse. All right. Certain crime. Whirl Away. Count Fleet. Not a Fleet, Alex, you idiot, Ben. Sir Barton. Omaha. War Admiral.
Give him timing, Josh.
38 seconds.
He's going to be so frustrated with 2018
Yeah.
if he doesn't get it.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. That's just gonna be.
Well, it won't
I'm
matter.
sorry.
If he gets 13, it won't matter.
What do you mean?
Yeah. What?
Or 11, rather. Like, if you miss 2 of them, it doesn't matter that you missed 2018.
Yeah, but it's
10
still,
seconds.
when he hears it, it's still going to be like, oh, how did I miss that?
Sure.
My eyes. All right. Well,
We're done.
Justify.
Justified. I honestly was not that close to getting that.
I think
Assault.
it's justify.
So I knew it was one word, but I could not get there.
And the TV show, I guess I led you, but remember the Timothy Oliphant show, Justified?
Yeah, I just
So
Not that was a good and
the
easy
problem with
hitter.
Justified, he got hurt at Bose. That's not even the horse I was thinking of. I did not see Justified in person.
Assault is the second most missed behind behind Gallant Fox, rather, tied with Count Fleet. Justify is the second most answered correctly, only behind Secretariat.
Not a good start.
No.
Honestly, I think crack my neck. I think that's pretty impressive given you went back pretty far. It's the only one I was surprised you didn't get was Justified, because like you and I have talking about, or we have spoke about. Oh my God,
dude, you're out. You're done.
Woo!
Penalty box.
We've spoken about that horse many times. Like whenever I ask you about horse racing and stuff.
Should we do grammar in the English language, Laffy? How well do you think you'll do that on that bad boy?
At no point do I reward you. And may God have mercy on your soul.
Yeah, that was pretty rough, man.
Yeah, it was rough. And I'm
0 for 2.
I'm a
Nice little
dictionary.
profitable day for Laffy.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. We'll keep these going for sure. Let's see if Josh, could you name every NBA MVP since the turn of the 21st century? I think that's a good question.
I mean, the list on here is 2019 to 1956. Could I name them all? I don't think so.
No. That's why I said since the turn of the 21st century.
Oh, I would
Not
want to
the
do the
20th.
whole thing.
Africa map quiz. You don't want that smoke, chat.
So what? You could name everything since the start of 2000?
Since 2000, I'd be surprised if I didn't
That's
get
the
it.
21st century, yeah.
I'd be surprised if I couldn't get it.
Really? What about chat? You think Josh can pull it off? Every MVP over the last 19 years? Or I guess it'd be 20 years.
I'll put it on the screen. I'm really bad at this. The moment I click start, all of my knowledge base is out of my head. Like
I'm not good at this either.
This is never. I was really bad when I got into like academic games and stuff in school.
Max says that's a cakewalk. Max Fick, is that the same Max Fick I'm thinking of? Is that you, Max?
I mean, he's gonna be like, "Yeah, that's me."
No, he'll know what I'm talking. He'll know what I'm talking about.
I'll take a run at this NBA MVPs one. How many blanks will you give me?
0.
All the way back to 56?
No.
A lot. Not a lot. 10?
Okay. I'll take a shot at that.
Rinpack says, I think Josh can name all players in the NBA currently on a roster. There's zero chance, zero chance. And that's not a slight against you. There's no way, especially given how many players were called up brought up from the G League recently. There's no way.
I'd have a pretty decent shot of getting everybody that plays 3 weeks ago. I won't get it. I can't get it now.
Sure. No.
That stuff is really hard.
I'm going to take a rip at this NBA MVPs.
Do it.
Going back to when?
As far as I can go.
All right. Start it off. I think this is going to be a lot more difficult than you'd think.
But I don't, but.
Really?
Only because you can just, you throw some good names up there. Like, you just think of the best players in each era. I'm not saying he can do it, but I think he should be able to get a good amount.
How many blanks will you give me? 2019 to 1956.
I'll give you 10.
Okay.
I'd give you 15.
All right.
Well,
I'm going to take Laffy's action.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll sit this one out.
Well, we don't have, I didn't know there was going to be action on this. I was just saying what I would give.
Well, that's fine. There doesn't need to be action. I'd prefer it. I won't have as much anxiety.
I'll book you at 12.
Yeah, so would I.
Deal.
I'll book 100 at 12 for easily.
Deal.
Easily.
Done. I'm clicking start right now.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Do you guys want to pull up YouTube so you can track me?
I got it up right now.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Good idea. I'll do that. I didn't even think about that.
Am I good?
It's going to get really.
Am I good to start?
Go ahead.
Yeah, go.
3, 2, 1, go. All right. 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Brother
bruh.
Bezos says naming every MVP all the way back to 1956 is Banana Land. Yeah, it's Banana Land, fella.
Wow, I'm gonna fail at this miserably.
It's not gonna be easy, dude. Oh, I like the LeBron James.
Oh, it's already in there.
Oh, I did not think about
You see what I'm saying?
it just auto-populating.
So you can take shots. Like,
I'm missing all of the recent ones.
but
There's
this start
still
is
so
horrendous.
much, Ben.
It helps, but the way he's take it, like I said, take it from someone that's done a lot of this stuff. If you start spraying you need to go systematically.
I've tried spraying because I'm like, I lose my train of thought, right? And I'm like panic mode. So I start, like you said, just spraying answers. It throws you out of any rhythm, like at all.
Sir, you're spraying everywhere.
95 MVP.
Sir, you're spraying everywhere.
Who the hell won the 95?
Because now, like, your mind is not set to think of like who won the MVP in 2013 and 1958. It just doesn't work properly.
Oh, dude, with all of these, I should have thought more about that. But the fact that there are so many repeats is working in your favor big time.
I'm at 20 of 34.
There's only 34. Wow.
Yeah, because there's 34 names.
I'm not blindfolded because I have to see to type these in, guys. I'm staring straight ahead. You're watching my screen.
You can't type blindfolded.
I mean, I can, but if I'm getting it wrong, I'm screwed.
I'm just kidding.
I think there's a
22 of 34.
Well, that's not good.
23 of 34.
So we lost?
24 of 34. Yeah, you both lost. 20. I can't get 2014. Who the hell won it right before Curry? And after with 2 LeBrons after that, Durant.
Ben, this was a misstep on both of our parts. Not thinking about the just why. But this is impressive by Josh. But a big misstep. Not thinking about how many multi-fills there would be.
Yeah, that was
26 of 34. I still didn't get the turn of the century though. 2000
so if
and 2001.
if I bet you on that, I probably win.
I have 2 minutes left to get 2000 and 2001. I just need to start thinking about who was good at that point in time.
All right. So like there's 6 Kareems. There's
LeBron and Wilt, like
4 Wilts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Bill Russells, 100 Michael Jordans.
I got one. I need one more. 2001.
This is easier than it looked. This was still impressive, but
yeah, we'll do one more and then we'll bounce on out of here after it does.
Yeah,
I want a chance to get my money back.
Let's get one from chat. Let's get
a
question.
You guys saying things sucks. Shut up.
It does make it harder. Sorry, brah.
We'll get one from chat. That'll be our final.
I got everything from 2000 on.
So you need 78, 57, and those early 70s.
And chat, do us a favor while he does this. Hit the like button. We want to do a lot more things like this. It really helps us out. We appreciate you guys stopping in the morning.
Yeah, and you've gotten us over 30,000 subscribers, which has been great. Actually, it's incredible. We gained 500 subscribers in the past 4 days, I think.
Yeah, quality people.
Pretty awesome. Appreciate you all for that. Hit that subscribe button for sure. And like we said, while Josh finishes this up, if you haven't been to awesemo.com to check out the League of Legends content, Alex, you know him as Awesemo. He's up like $60,000 or something in a couple of weeks that we've been playing this, and his projections and ownership and everything is up on the site. Robert, I have the over on that. So does Ben.
Yeah, I would lean over. I did not bet it though in real life.
Oh yeah, to be fair, and me neither. I'm just giving you. If I was
missed
betting,
5. All before
were they?
1975. I missed
Pretty good though.
Bob McAdoo, Dave Cowens, Willis Reed, Wes Unseld, Bob Cousy.
Okay, that's pretty good though.
Wes Unseld is the only one that I'm sort of mad that I missed because I started going through like people that worked in front offices and stuff.
You almost missed Allen Iverson.
Yeah, I can't picture him winning 2001, but then I had to start thinking about like who was making the finals and stuff, and that's the only reason I got there. Shaq only winning one MVP is really crazy.
Yeah,
That is really surprising.
And that 97
Tim Duncan
MVP
won.
for Karl Malone is such a fucking farce.
Mm.
I did
We're
better
coming
than I
back
thought
to
I would
that.
do. Biggest miss is Dave Cowens.
You did a good job. No, you
Never
definitely
would've
did a
got
good
that.
job.
4 of my misses are the 4 hardest misses. Bob Cousy is a little bit higher than Bill Walton and Bob Pettit.
Whew,
Definitely did a good job.
I'll take it.
not bad.
All right. So one more.
Yeah, chat. What do you want us to do? We got a couple of suggestions: NBA arenas, college football national championships, African map. That's not going to work.
Why? Because you'll crush it.
I mean, if chat really
I
wants,
don't
us
think
to
you're
do
going to get
that-
it, Laffy.
No, but I know Ben is like ridiculous with that.
I don't think
Yeah,
I can
I
get
mean,
United States map.
If chat wanted me, I wish we could do that. Like I would.
Josh, could you name every state in the country?
Yeah, in alphabetical order.
You can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would take on like countries in Africa against you naming the states. But
The States is easy, but it's because I learned a song. And it's like
yeah, I
second
mean, I
grade.
can just type so
All right.
incredibly.
Could you
fast.
name all of the senators, Josh?
I can't
The
name my current senator. I'm not kidding. That's not even a joke. I have no idea who the senator of North Carolina is.
Well, there's 2 of them.
Exactly.
Oh, that's great.
I have no idea. None whatsoever.
Oscar
man.
films, country capitals, NFL MVPs. A lot of good. We're gonna do a lot of these over time. I
Yeah,
like a lot
Y
of these.
Bink says NBA arenas. We did that after the show yesterday. I did fine, but not as great as I'd want to because they change so frequently.
I got one for you
But,
guys.
Go ahead.
Which one of you want the top 15 people in home? Oh, as of 4/17/12, I might need to go somewhere else. Actually, that
College hoops national championship.
most home runs in the MLB career.
I would be. I mean,
I wish you'd do something more recent. That'd be more enjoyable. Like if it was, home run leaders since.
I mean, it's not like it's some jabroni that hit 600 dongs, man.
I have
can
my memory doesn't work well when I'm reaching back for some reason to.
can you do
It
states?
just doesn't work
Sloppy?
well. What's up, Ben?
Can you do? You can do the 50 states.
Yeah, I can't do Africa.
You're not going to get. You won't want this one either. The career scoring leader for each NBA team.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah, I'm not good at that stuff. Oh,
I mean,
Max says quarterback alma maters. That I would not put money against Ben on that, but I
yeah.
guess it depends on how many. Like,
Can
if
you
we
do?
did all.
I'm finding quizzes with this sort of stuff. So, like the college of all of the Super Bowl winning quarterbacks,
Oh,
all the way back to 1966.
Yeah, that's gonna be very difficult. I mean, I'll book it. I mean, I'll do it but we need to set a line. I don't know that stuff.
plus.
No, you got to give me set an over under. How many quarterbacks is it?
All right. You sure you don't want it at plus 500, Ben?
No, because
You-
I know some
On $100, you would make 500.
and I don't know where they went to college, so it makes it hard.
All right. So how many are there? And then we'll set a line.
Yeah, how many are there?
So 2019 minus 1966. I don't know, somewhere in the 52, 53, 54 range. I mean, obviously, some of these guys won more than one.
But you're going to give
Super
me
Bowl.
the quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay.
I'm scared that you can do this.
I'd be surprised if you don't do this.
What?
Once you get back to some of those schools, it's tough. Like
It's
old
not.
ones?
It's not. I think
I
you'll
mean-
get this. There
Yeah,
are
but-
only 2 or 3 that I think are up in the air.
What? No, but unless I can just rattle, like, it's not fair if I just give 50 answers for Bart Starr. Like, I could rattle off 100.
I mean, you have a timer. Like, you can rattle off as much as you want for that timer.
Do you want it? All right, Ben, let's set up like max 3 guesses per player or 5 guesses per player.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Just because you could like life hack it.
So how many are there, Josh?
2019 to 1966. Plus duplicates for individual names. There's no, like, I'm not parsing dupes right now.
Yeah. Okay.
It's going to be a lot harder than you guys think.
I think it's way easier once you start seeing this. You're going to fill it up in no time.
It's not going to be harder than I think. I think it is hard.
Set a line.
So 76, 86, 96, 06, 16. So we got what? 54 years of Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Including multiple winners.
Yeah.
So like that's 54. How many multiples? I'd say that eliminates like another 20.
Yeah.
Probably.
If we're setting it's 54, is 50 out of bounds for you? You miss 4? Where are you at, Laffy?
I'll do 6. Give me 6 misses and I'll do it.
All right, I'll give you 48.5.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take it.
I think you get it, so I don't know how to take this bet.
I just know quarterbacks and I don't know where they went to college.
That's my concern. If I'm a little nervous even giving you sticks. I'm not gonna lie.
That's one of the ones I expected you to miss.
Yeah, like who I don't know where he went to college. So what do I get? 3 guesses?
Sure.
Yeah. All right, go. Let's go.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Mahomes.
Texas Tech.
Brady.
Michigan.
Nick Foles.
Arizona.
Peyton Manning.
Nick Foles.
Tennessee.
Russell Wilson.
NC State or Wisconsin.
You got it with Wisconsin. Flacco.
Delaware.
Eli.
Ole Miss.
Aaron Rodgers.
Cal.
Drew Brees.
Purdue.
Roethlisberger.
Miami of Ohio.
Brad Johnson.
I don't know. Keep going.
Trent Dilfer.
Keep going.
Wow. Kurt Warner.
I thought you would know these.
Northern Iowa.
Elway.
Stanford.
Favre.
Southern Miss. This is not going to go well. Aikman.
Come on, Ben.
Oklahoma.
Is that right?
I mean, you got it. The technical answer is UCLA. Steve Young.
BYU.
Mark Rippon.
Nebraska.
No. Jeff Hostetler.
Yeah, okay.
Unless you have another shot at Rippon. You have a minute to go.
Miami?
No.
No. I see this talk about getting hustled. Keep going.
Montana. Joe Montana.
I don't know. Notre Dame.
Doug Williams.
Nope. He was one of the ones I knew I wouldn't know.
Phil Simms.
Nope. Keep going.
Terry Bradshaw.
Nope.
Okay. Roger Staubach.
Navy.
Ken Stabler.
Ken Stabler. I know that, but I don't know it. I feel like it's in the South. Texas?
No. Johnny Unitas.
Michigan.
Joe Namath. Bart Starr.
Joe Namath, Bart Starr. No, I don't know where. How much time do I have? I got to be
4
close,
seconds.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that makes it more problematic. I wasn't even close, was I?
No. So Brad Johnson, Florida State. Trent Dilfer, Fresno State. Mark Rippon, Washington State. Hostetler, West Virginia. Doug Williams, Grambling. Phil Sims, Morehead State. Terry Bradshaw, Louisiana Tech. Ken Stabler, Alabama. Joe Namath, Alabama. Bart Starr, Alabama. Johnny Unitas, Louisville.
You got Montana, Notre Dame, though. I was seemed like you were taking a shot there.
There was a couple guesses in there. That was pretty bad though.
Yeah,
but not really, because
guessing Alabama checks off 3 of those for you. Anywhere. The moment I type in Alabama, you get 3 guys.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's the other way to do it, where it's like, yeah, I know what you're saying. I didn't really approach it like that, though.
It's a tough one, though. I mean,
I thought you were going to smoke that, obviously.
No, I'm not.
You just started to struggle once you got like from the early 90s and older.
Yeah, there's some tricky ones in there, but all right.
I didn't know that Phil Sims went to Morehead State.
Morehead State is on there?
Yeah, that's Phil Sims. It's the one that's missed the most.
That's not coming up in the old Rolodex.
Well,
this is fun. We'll keep doing this though in life.
It is fun. I'm playing some League of Legends today, and I'm getting in on this Counter-Strike deal. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to follow what we've got at Awesemo, and I'm doing it. Like, I'm going to make it happen. Justine had to go into work today. Like, first time going back in 3+ weeks for her. She's a dental hygienist, and they basically put in these crazy, like Breaking Bad looking rooms for only emergency patients, where you have to wait outside before you can come in, one person at a time. They take your temperature when you get to the door. It's insane.
Smart though.
It is. It's definitely smart, but it's just like the precautions to even be allowed to do it, because, it's wild.
No, I hear that.
Don't mind spending some time, but to myself though, I'm not going to lie.
I hear that too.
Hour 20, up and down, man. That was easy.
Yeah. We'll be back tomorrow. And tonight, 7:30 Eastern pregame show. Lakers Cavs. Going to be a good quarterfinal matchup tonight for the NBA Sim. And then right after, NFL Sim. So back to back.
Yeah. So disappointed by yesterday's effort from the OKC Thunder.
For real.
Disappointed by my own effort this morning. Expensive strategy show for me, but I will be back. It's always the long con, chat. Remember that.
Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. We'll see you soon. And by the way, you guys have ideas? We'd love to hear from you at Laffy_D. My Twitter handle is right above my face, at JazzRazDFS, at Josh Engleman. And be sure to follow, most importantly, at Awesemo_com, AWESEMO_com. Hey, subscribe, hit that thumbs up before we head out. All of your support helps us a ton. We'll catch you back here tomorrow. We'll catch you back here tonight. As Ben mentioned, big game happening. Quarterfinal matchup tonight, 7:30 Eastern time, pregame show.